Cocaine in my nose, got rose in my cup, though. Started climbing my Porsche, got me locked in on cup, though. Cocaine in my nose, got rose in my cup, though. Started climbing my Porsche, got me locked in on cup, though.
Well, good evening, everybody. It's a pleasure to be back. George Morgan here at your service. It's PSGL, it's Wednesday night, it's Spain tonight as well. Lots on the table, lots of battling. The title contest is still alive and kicking. And Jack, it's only taken us 10 rounds. We're on the 11th. It's all to play for.
Boromant goes on the inside and takes the lead on the final lap of the race. Now it's side by side between Boromant and Warner, but Boromant's got the inside.
Here in this phenomenal race, Cameron Dowd looking to take P2 in his very first PSGL F1 PC race. Incredible to say the least. You see that Putin's the lead. 1.5 seconds. DRS is the name.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the third round of the Porsche Fest of PSGL Premier Sim Racing. Yes, you. Premier Sim Gaming League. I don't know, actually. Welcome everybody and welcome to the third round of the Porsche Fest, and we are in Interlagos, Brazil. In the what? No, it just looks a bit dark. Very cool place, very cool track. Has around 16 corners. Has been used by the Formula 1 since around 1914. Last year they celebrated their 75th anniversary of the Formula 1, and we are going directly to the start, ladies and gentlemen, because the start grid has been informed already by I think it was the finish of the feature race last week. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, 5 lines, and we are underway, and we are go, and it's Frankie who is staying in the lead, driving on the soft tires. On the inside it's still a Snake Ninja. Can he go up the inside? No, he cannot. But in the background we have Fred X and Pepito going for the move, but Ori Ambassador didn't have a great weekend last weekend, at least not what we normally expect of him, but he is already in P5 and is chasing down the Porsche of Pepito. Can he go up the inside into turn 3? No, he cannot. He's not trying to brake late, and no moves are made at the front of the field. But we do have some move at the back. Izu is still in P7, being chased by the only Spanish guy, E8 Lolavera, and Racing Green, who isn't having the best time yet in the Porsche Cup yet, like as he did in the previous Constructor Championship. But here in P10, there we have him. It's SV Robbie Heck, his first appearance in this league. Last week he couldn't make it because of the Gran Turismo World Series, where he was attending for the Toyota Gazoo Cup. But now he's back with us again, trying to go from last to first in this sprint race. He's already up to 9th place. But what do we see in the front of the field? So Ninja Snake still in 2nd place, had a great sprint last weekend, staying in P2. He was surprised, as he said himself. And here we have Frankie in the slipstream. Can he go for a move up the inside? Has a bit of overspeed, but I don't think he's going to manage to go up the inside. It's 1.5 tenths. It's close, but not close enough. And what do we have here for P5? P5 is still Ambassador. Isn't able to make the get close for the slipstream, just without the second of Pepito. So that means that Pepito is behind the counter-attack. Izu still trying to defend from Lolavera. Lolavera going around the outside. And also in the background we have Robbie Heck luring in, trying to go up the field as fast as he can. Gonna be racing for around 20 minutes, which means we're gonna be around, I think it's gonna be 13 laps. Robbie braking quite late in his SV livery. No moves are made at the front of the field. We do see some cars cutting the grass a bit, going a bit wide. Ooh, Robbie broke a bit late. Got into the back of Lolovera out for a couple of seconds. Lolovera's really close on the back of Izu. Can he go up the inside in the last corner braking zone? Or is he going to try and come a little tap on the rear of Izu? But still very close on the slipstream. Can he go around the outside because Izu is closing off the inside line? Going into chase cam, can he go around the outside of turn 1? One of the late breakers, but there's also Robbie Heck going and on the inside, maybe a switchback on the better exit for Robbie. He's going for the wide line to have a better top speed for the next straight. Doesn't look like he's managing to go to 8, but he is one of the late breakers, so he goes up the inside here. Yes, and up to P8 it goes. Lolovera tried to turn in, but there was just no room. Ooh, bit of slippery on the exit of the curb, but that means Robbie Heck is now into P8. And people are still trying to defect to attack on Ore Ambassador. Go up the inside. Doesn't look like it. And here he goes up the inside. And we also see that Ninja Snake is going backwards into the field. The podium is completely made out of outplayed guys. OP Frankie on top. As we have seen in the last 2 weekends, Pepito in P3 and Fred in P2. But Ninja Snake isn't quite able to follow it into P4. People also getting really close. Already up with 410s. He has passed Ambassador into turn 1 on the inside. And behind here we have Izu, who has Robbie on a still, but no, it's not on the still anymore because he's already up into P7. May just move into turn 6. Now going into turn 8 and 9. Beautiful combination where you can cut the track a bit in Gran Turismo at least. And now trying to make his way into the top 6. 1.2 seconds is the gap. Racing Green not able to follow Robbie. As Sparket got past the Lolovera, but still in P9. Has a better exit than Izu. So maybe this lap he can do it into turn 1. Drives a beautiful KTM Red Bull livery. He went for a late look, but it just about didn't make it into turn 1. And it also seems like Fred is not able to keep up with Frankie. Frankie is in a league of his own right now. Oh, I mean, Pepito is not able to hold up with Frankie. Frankie also almost out of the slipstream with Fred. And here we see the big group. People is already past the Ninja Snake, and I don't think it's going to be a long time before Ore goes past Ninja Snake as well. Goes up the inside in turn 8. Has to hang it around the outside in turn 9, but it doesn't manage it. Maybe on the exit. Doesn't look like Ninja Snake has the better tires. Worst tire on the right front tire, as we can see. But Ambassador has to look out because Robbie Heck is really close behind him, and I think he's going to try and brake late. Still has some 8 laps left to make as many positions as he can. Didn't expect to the early brakes from Ambassador. Almost got into the back of him. Tried to take a look at the inside, but it didn't work out. Now he's really in the slipstream. Maybe go off the left side. Yeah, there he goes into the left. Turn 4 up the inside, and that's P6 for Robbie Heck. Ambassador tried to have a cutback. Yeah, I already thought so. Lee Reaper has spun out. I thought I heard some spinning tires. What happened over here? On his own, maybe he got a bit too wide, or... Oh. Very weird crash, to be honest. Fred out of the slipstream of Frankie, and Pito manages to get a bit closer. People still on P4 and so Ninja Snake still in P5. Ooh, and we see that Robbie Heck has got a penalty. I think it's from the incident in turn 4 where he got a little bit too wide of the curbs. And now has to serve the 1 second penalty, so he's going to be falling behind Racing Green and Lolo Vera again. All the work done for nothing. Also, the tire wear is really kicking him down. Are people going to come in for the pit stop? Yes, we see Racing Green and Robbie Heck coming in for their pit stop, and Frankie is coming in as well. Last week he decided to stay on track and go for a no stop in the sprint race, but this week he decides otherwise and goes for the second pair of soft tires during halfway the race. He's still 20 or 27 second, 20.7 seconds behind Ninja Snake. So let's see the deltas when he's finishing the lap. I think it's going to be around 20 or 19 seconds. Ambassador coming close again to Ninja Snake, almost in the second. That means he's close to slipstream. Oliveira not really managing to hold on to the back of Ambassador. Gap 2.0, 1.9 actually. Wedgebo still here in behind in 4th place. Isu in 5th place. Oof. The right front tires of Wedgebo are really struggling. 99% to death. And Lee the Reaper behind here as well. Only 2 seconds behind Lee the Reaper. We have Frankie, who's already done his pit stop. Already been 19.8 seconds. With 6 laps to go. I think the guys in front here are going to try and do the no stop. Ambassador has really been looking onto his right front tires. But compared to the other guys, his rear tire is giving up as well. Oliveira getting a bit closer. 1.5 now. Looks like Ambassador is doing some lifting and coasting. Let's see what Frankie can do. Is within 19.2 seconds, with only 8 minutes to go. I don't think he's actually gonna make it to the. He's gonna make it to the end, but I don't think he's gonna get caught up with the Ninja Snake, Ambassador, and Oliveira group. So it might be a special podium this time as well. And speaking of podiums, we do have the standings. If I look around quickly, here we have it. The standings right now for 2 weekends have passed already. 4 races. We have had 2 sprints, 2 main races. As we can see, Frankie in the background going past the Reaper for 6th place. But here we have the standings. It's Frankie on top with a big lead from Total Ninja Snake, who's still in 2nd place. Did some good driving the last 2 weeks. OP Fred in P3 and Ambassador still in P4. Seven minutes to go, and the gap between P1 and P6 is 18.2 seconds. And here we see Fred trying to go up the inside of Lee the Reaper. Just not enough space. Ooh, and Lolo Vera, I think, yeah. His right rear tire is gone, and you can see that in the grip level difference. The gap between him and the Ambassador getting up quite quickly. It was coming down to 1.6 seconds. It's already up to 3.8, almost 4 seconds. But here we see Ambassador still, he's in the slipstream. And the tires of Solid Ninja Snake are gone. Right side of the car really needs some new tires. Let's take a look at lap times. The quickest lap time of him is a 1:31.3. Outbrakes himself a little bit. Ambassador with a way better exit, but I don't think he's close enough to make a move at the inside into turn 1. Maybe he is. No, he's not. Lap times 33.34. Let's see what the guys in what Frankie in P5 can do. Gap is down to 14.9 seconds, and we have 3 or 4 more laps of racing left. It's 3 seconds a lap faster, so it's gonna be close. It really depends on when the clock is gonna run out. With another fastest lap. Not quite able to do his last and first challenge, as he said in the Discord server. Gap for the lead stays at 7/10. Ambassador trying to stay in between the 33s. Again, has a way better exit than the Solid Ninja Snake. And this is, I think he's close now for the move. Let's take a look at his perspective. Is he gonna be a late breaker into turn 1? Not yet. He stays behind Solid Ninja Snake. Knows that if they are going to be fighting a lot, they're probably gonna be ending up in the hands of Frankie. Frankie almost within 11 seconds. Here we go. Almost within 10 seconds, to be honest. Last lap 30.6. Almost 4 seconds a lap faster right now. So I do think he's gonna make it. They're getting closer and closer. His right front tire also getting close to death. Get now almost under 3.5 tons, even before the braking zone. Yet again, really close. Over the move this time. Yep, up the inside of the turn 1. Trying to brake late. 2 laps to go. Ambassador now having just about a bit better tire wear. It's waiting for a sort of Ninja Snake left front tire to die as well. Ambassador just a bit better on tire preservation. And here we have Lolo Vera still in P3. His tires are almost almost dead, and Frankie is coming, doing some 13.6s. can see that both tires have absolutely no grip left anymore. Still not going for the move. With only one lap left of racing, is he going to try and take it on the line? Ninja Snake just about holding on with his tires. It's actually insane how much tire wear he has. And here we have Vera and Frankie. Frankie goes up the inside and is now into P3. Can he make up so much time in just one lap? One, I think half lap even. 2.9 seconds between him and Ambassador. Ninja has no tire wear left anymore on his left front tire as well. Can Ambassador go for a move somewhere? Ah, there we have it. Ninja Snake not able to hold it on track. Or Ambassador maybe time for a switchback. Can he make a move up the inside into turn 14? No, but there's Frankie as well in the... who has way better grip on the exit. Is in the slipstream. And it's gonna be the last lap. Who is gonna win it? Is it gonna be Ambassador? Who's gonna win on the line? Solid Ninja Snake pushing up everything he's got. And I think he's gonna make it. Yes, it's gonna be Solid Ninja Snake who wins the sprint race of this Porsche Fest. It's gonna be Ambassador in P3. Frankie made a pit stop is into P3. Ambassador P2, Frankie P3. Pepito in P4. Lolo Vera just about holds us off in P5. Fred X in P6, and then we have Racing Green in P7. Pipo in P8, and then it's Robbie Heck in P9. T10th is for Izu and P11 for Wedgie Ball. And then we're just gonna wait for the last person to come over the finish line. No tire has any grip left. No tire on the race car has any grip left. It's gonna be Lady Reaper in P12. Let's look at race results once again. It's going to be Solid Ninja Snake taking the full bag of points in the sprint race with Ambassador in P2. P3 is going to be for Frankie, P4 for Pepito, Lola Vera holding on into P5, Fred X in P6, Racing Green in P7, Pipo P8, P9 for Robbie Heck, P10 for Izu, P11 for Regibo, P12 for Lady Reaper. We're going to be having a 40-minute sprint race, 40-minute feature race in just a couple minutes. So we're going to have to take a quick break and we'll be right back with you. See you soon.
Cocaine in my nose, they got rose in my cup though. Started climbing my Porsche, got me locked in on cup though. Cocaine in my nose, they got rose in my cup though. Started climbing my Porsche, got me locked in on cup though. Cocaine in my nose, they got rose in my cup though. Started climbing my Porsche, got me locked in on cup though. Cocaine in my nose, they got rose in my cup though. Started climbing my Porsche, got me locked in on cup though. Cocaine in my nose, yeah, got rose in my cup, though. Started climbing my Porsche, got me locked in on cup, though. Cocaine in my nose, yeah, got rose in my cup, though. Started climbing my Porsche, got me locked in on cup, though. Cocaine in my nose, got rose in my cup, though. Started climbing my Porsche, got me locked in on cup, though. Cocaine in my nose, got rose in my cup, though. Started climbing my Porsche, got me locked in on cup, though. Cocaine in my nose, got rose in my cup, though. Started climbing my Porsche, got me locked in on cup, though. Cocaine in my nose, got rose in my cup, though. Started climbing my Porsche, got me locked in on cup, though. Cocaine in my nose, got rose in my cup, though. Started climbing my Porsche, got me locked in on cup, though. Cocaine in my nose, got rose in my cup, though. Started climbing my Porsche, got me locked in on cup, though.
Yes, here we go again, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna be right back with you with the feature race. Just about starting, we have some practice here between Robbie Hack and Pepito. Just waiting for the all clear from the race director. Once again, for reference, here we have the transition, the driver standing of today. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 10 more seconds until we're gonna start the race. Robert is gonna be doing a little bit of a crit. Oh no, here we go. Waiting for the 5 red lights for the feature race. Racing softs and racing mediums are both available to the drivers. Who is gonna pick which strategy and who is gonna be starting first? It's gonna be Solid Ninja Snake, winner of the sprint race. Is he gonna hold this position into turn 1? We're gonna see. We have 5 red lights and away we go. And it's a good start from the first 2 drivers, but it seems like Ambassador has the overhand. Can he go up the inside? I don't think he can. So Ninja Snake going around the outside and sticks it in P2, and it's Ambassador going into the lead of the race on his racing mediums. Frankie behind him as well. Third in the sprint race, now trying to go up to second place. And there we have it, Frankie into second place of the race. Then we have Pito in P4, Lola Vera still in P5, Fred is in P6, 7 for people, Racing Green in P8, and Robbie Heck is still driving in P9, trying to get his way forward. Really close on the back of Lolo Vera. Is he gonna try and go for a move up the inside? He is really close. Gaps only 1.5 tenths, and we can also see a move from Peter also the Ninja Snake. It's 2 for 1 in this first row in the theater. And there we have it. Fred Lolo Vera is still on the outside. Gives a bit of a tap, and there we have people going up the inside as well. Oliveira a bit stuck between the outplayed sandwich. And here we have it. We have a penalty for Robbie Heck going wide into the first crop over. I think he just cut the corner in the first sector a bit, going past Racing Green. Not the most luckiest day for Robbie. Oh, gives a bit of a tap to Lola. Maybe trying a bit too much to go up to in the front of the race. As far as I can see, nobody driving around on the soft tires. just found out that I had muted myself for a second and didn't unmute myself, so you didn't hear anything. But yeah, not Ninja Snake, starting from pole position, already down into P10 after 4 laps. Not really easy. Seemingly he doesn't really have the base on the medium tires. Maybe it will be better on the soft tires. Back, knocking on the door of Racing Green. Already went past him one time this race, we got a penalty after that. So can he do it cleanly this time? There are some purple sectors. Some tires squealing over there. And a bit of quarter cutting from Racing Green, but it doesn't get a penalty from that, so it's fine by the game. So there's some purple sectors in the first sector. Frankie going up to a 31.6 with his medium tires. 4 tenths a lap faster than Green was. And 6 tenths a lap faster than Olivier was driving. P4 and P3 is going to be close as well. Fred is really on the tail of Ambassador, but his teammate Pipo is still closer, is even closer behind. Only 3.5 tenths is the gap. It's going to be one big Ambassador train. Fred go up the inside of Ambassador into turn 1. Is he going to take a look? He's going to take a look. Ambassador not making a move, staying on the outside, and it's Ambassador. Ooh, maybe for a cutback. Maybe that's a penalty for Fred. Did he cut the corner too early? He's up to P3 now, and he doesn't seem to get a penalty, so it's a great move from Fred. Going up the inside of the turn 1, having the inside line, and then making the move stick. Also behind, trying to look for a gap. Ooh, a bit of an oversteer moment. A little bit of a snap on the exit of turn 7. And we also have a penalty. Again, for the one that collects the roast, it's a rugby hack. There we also have people going up the inside from Ambassador. It's kind of the same move that Pepito in front of Fred in front of him tried to do, but people relax a bit in. Wait, something. Oh, it's Robbie who's just taking his penalty. Never mind. People just didn't manage to get the same move done on Ambassador as Fred did. Just were a bit too late. Good evening, Mr. Conte. Here comes this guy. already on the tail of Oliveira. Maybe he can go for a move. He doesn't seem to have the better exit here. Okay, he does. And he's going to get a double toe because Oliveira is also in this list of people. Can Oliveira go up the inside? Can Racing Green go up the inside of Oliveira? It does look like it, but can he stick it? Oliveira is still on the inside. And Oliveira stays in P6. Already 2.3 seconds ahead of his teammate. Again having the supreme pace of everybody else. Driving the fastest lap with a 31.6. Lap time is coming down slowly. Only this lap has been a bit slower. Fred has not managed to pull away from Ambassador yet, and we also see Racing Green maybe go for another move. So Heck is still 1.4 seconds behind, not really having the pace today. A bit wide from Lolo. And oof, they both get a penalty. Might be really handy for Robbie Heck if he gets closer to these guys. Also Green almost up the inside of Oliveira, but getting off the throttle a bit, so he stays behind in P7. By a rider line, and there we see Robbie Heck already on the Racing Green up the inside of turn 11. Can he make the move stick? I don't think he's going to try, and Robbie Heck is also on the inside already. Robbie Heck already making the moves even before the penalty zone, and Racing Green up the inside of Oliveira. Both going to be having a 1 second penalty. Who is going to go out in front? Ooh, Oliveira seems to have the better exit. But also Izu coming up behind. Oof, just about avoids them. And goes up to P7. Racing Green already on the attack again. On Oliveira, is he managing to pull this off again? This time he pulls it off 100%. And now finally past Oliveira into P8. Oliveira up the inside. I don't think Racing Green is going to be liking that. A bit of a push to pass. Last lap around, Frankie was a bit slower than Pito. Here they go again, Racing Green versus Oliveira Part 3. Okay, Racing Green now going around the outside. It does seem like that. Oh, they touch. Lola Vera has to cut the grass. Ooh. Loses a lot of momentum on the exit of the S's, and now it's suddenly the Snake going back into B9. Let's take a look at what happened there. Oh, we're already a bit too late. Still stuck in the outplayed sandwich, and people are getting really close, already within 4/10 of a second. But it does seem like Ambassador always has the better exit in the last braking zone. People sliding and sliding, manages to keep it on track and still having a decent exit, to be honest. A bit surprised by that. But the right rear tire is gone. Everybody is going to get a bit into the how do you say it? The pit window. I think within two laps, I think everybody is going into the pits to change their tires. Who is going to be the first one to try the undercut? Ambassador suddenly getting really close to Fred. People doesn't seem to have the pace. Again, Fred going for a move up to P3 on the braking zone. Maybe he's going to be for his pit stop at the end of this lap. And there we have it, Fred going in for his first pit stop, together with his teammate Pipo. Everybody else continues for one lap more. Gap between Frankie and Pepito, 1.2 seconds. We have Pepito all in the slipstream. And I think they're both gonna come in this lap. Ooh, Fred is gonna stay out for one lap more. 34.1 is his lap time. With a 33.0 for Ambassador, almost a second lap faster right now. Also Robbie Hack doing 33.6. So I think Frankie is going to be losing out with this strategy, not going for the undercut or going along with his teammate. just behind his teammate. 1.5 seconds I think it's going to be. Here we go. Frankie going in, Ambassador going in, everybody going in this lap. They don't have enough fuel left for another lap. And the question is, who is going to come out in front of who? And do Fred and Pepito get the undercut or don't they? The Reaper is the only one staying out right now. Frankie getting a bit of extra fuel and then going to the soft tires. Where is Pepito and where is Frankie? There we have Pepito. I think it's gonna be a massive undercut for Pepito and Fred X. The undercut worked and they are both now in P2 and P3, which is going to be virtually P1 and P2 in the race. With Fred, he does have the better tires, but is now in P4 of the race. Ambassador also made up some positions. 1.4 seconds after the pit stops, 3.2 before. Grazing Green falling all the way behind into P10. The Solid Ninja Snake has not a lot of fuel left in his car. And there we have the last pit stop of the race. Lady Reaper going in. Fred is coming closer and closer to Pepito. The question is, when is he gonna make a move for the race? Now almost under 2/10 of a second. the same lap times, around 31.1.2s. Maybe Frankie has did a 31.0 just now. Only 13 more minutes left to go. Driving 4/10 lap faster than his previous best. So he's doing around the 31.0. Behind it's Hobbyhack to 30.6. It's giving him an extra point for the championship. What is his lap time going to be? 3.9. And I think it's going to be a three-way battle over here because Pito is still in the slipstream of Fred. But also Frankie is in the slipstream of Fred. Much happening at the moment. Here we have Lolavea in P12, but he has a penalty, so he's going to be falling back quite a bit. It's a penalty for Pipo. It's not a big one though, it's just a half a second, but it's enough to put him in the clutches of Robbie within the slipstream, so that's gonna be maybe a good battle to watch in the upcoming last 8 minutes of the race. getting close to the back of Fred as well. Oh, and Fred has got a 1 second penalty. It's gonna hurt him a lot. Maybe put him even back behind Ambassador. Also going wide here, not really having the best exit. Is he gonna let Frankie pass here? Is he gonna be doing the team game? Yep, he is. And there we have Frankie into B2 in the race. Not holding him up anymore. But I don't think Fred is gonna keep this position from Ambassador. And also here we see Pipo and Robbie Heck fighting for P5 in the race. Will be really close on the tail of Pipo. Just isn't close enough to put it on the inside. Maybe on the big straight and then up into turn 1. There's way better traction than Pipo. Pipo's rear tires are already gone. He's going to be falling behind quite quickly, I think. Can he go around the outside with the better tires? He's trying, and I think it's gonna work out. Ooh. Yeah, he gives people a bit of a touch. Push to pass, as we can see here, but he's now up into B5 of the race. Yeah, my normal mic got broken, so it's not the best quality, I know. Also Frankie getting within the slips of Pito. Is there gonna be a last... Ooh, Lulavina has left the room. It's not gonna be finishing the race. It's gonna be a DNF. But is there gonna be a last 5-minute shootout between the two guys from outplate? Gap between Fred and Robbie Heck now 1.5 seconds, and the right rear tire of Fred is also already gone over the 100% tire wear. We see Fred going wide here a bit. He just doesn't have the grip anymore to steer in at the moment he wants to. Robbie Heck saving his right tires, having way more grip. You can also see it on the traction when leaving the corners. Can he go up the inside here? He's gonna think about it. Nope, he's not gonna do it. Maybe on the exit of turn 14. Great exit. Can he go around the outside like he did to people as well? Forcing his way up the inside. Robbie Heck putting out his shoulders. Not having any of it. Ooh, braking quite late, but Fred brakes later. Just touches the back again. Robbie likes to have some contact. Goes wide here. Is he going to get a penalty from that? I don't think so. But now he's in the slipstream and up the inside for turn 4, braking later because he has just got the better tire wear, just sliding around an exit on the rear tires. His rear tires are also gone right now, but he has managed to go up into P4 of the race. And here we have Frankie. Frankie's rear tires not looking good, has fallen away from Pepito, the gap already bigger than a second. And Ambassador is here to clean it up. Within 4/10 of a second. He has a way better tire wear than the guys in front of him. Pepito just staying in front enough to have for Frankie to have some slipstream, so he can defend a bit. Just not close enough to go up the inside. Does have the better exit here. One more lap to go after this one. Got it in the best possible moment, sliding around on his tires. Both rear tires and the right front tires are so dead. 100% degradation on them, and the left front tire is not working as well. Stays on track by the smallest of margins. And here they go into the last lap. But is people able to stay in P6? Izu going around the outside. He doesn't seem to have the overspeed, but he does have the better tires. Can he go around the outside? Yes, he does. With ease, I wanted to say, but people going for the switchback. Side by side into turn 3. Does look like Izu has the better exit. Is he gonna take P6 or gonna go side by side again? No, people has to lift out a bit. Ooh, but Izu just managed to get on the curbs, and the curbs here are slippery as hell. So he goes back into P6 of the race. Pepito and Frankie, Ambassador also really close. They all have no tires left in them, with Ambassador just a bit more on the left side. But it's the last lap and it's going to be the last straight. Is it going to be Pepito who's going to give the position to Frankie for the championship lead? Or are they going to stay this way? Don't think there's any room to lift. It's going to be Pepito who's going to be winning the feature race. And it's going to be Frankie in P2, and Ambassador is going to be finishing out the podium in P3. It's going to be Robbie Heck going from last place to 4th. And Fred is going to finish in P5. But who is going to finish in P6? I think it's going to be Izu. No, it's going to be Pipo. Pipo in P6, Izu P7, and Racing Green P8. It's going to be Ninja Snake in P9. Started for pole, but just couldn't make it happen. P10 is gonna be for Lee Reaper. Amazing long stint on his medium tires. And eventually the last person to finish today is gonna be Wajibo with his left front tire. Weird. Left front tire was also 100% degradation. Those, ladies and gentlemen, the third weekend of the 4 weekends we have in this Porsche Fest. Next week we are going to, let me take a look, it's gonna be... This week was Brazil, and next week we are going to, I think it was gonna be France. Yes, we're going to Circuit de Synchro B Reverse, and that means we're going to the French hillsides. And I think it's almost done with the championship for Frankie. He doesn't really have to race anymore as far as I can count. But I hope we see you next week, and have a great evening.
Desperately trying to hang on. He's got the inside. Oh, here he's through on the left-hand side. Hooks the apex, gets on the power nicely, and that is job done. Jarno Opmeer now to the last couple of corners now. His finest drive, his greatest drive, and he's done it at the Circuit of the Americas. He returns to the top step of the podium. Once again, the ghost is back. Jarno Opmeer wins the US Grand Prix in a stunning Grand Prix.